Well, as Rishi Sunak formally takes over as Prime Minister of the UK, joining us on NDTV now is the UK's High Commissioner to India, Ellis. Thanks very much, High Commissioner, for being with us. I want to begin with a WhatsApp forward that made me smile for a change today, which says the UK has a Hindu Prime Minister, it has a Muslim Mayor of London and a Christian King. How significant a moment is this for Britain?
I think it is important. It marks a moment. It's not a total surprise. The UK, which I grew up in, is a very different United Kingdom from the United Kingdom today. It's a more diverse United Kingdom. It's a place which is attracting talent from all over the world. You went through the Mayor of London, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, and the King of the United Kingdom. They're all British, of course. And I think that we are attracting great people to work and be part of our country.
The fact that Rishi Sunak is also a practicing Hindu and something, he's very open about, isn't that also very new and significant for the UK?
You're right. That's one of the aspects of what makes our new Prime Minister a bit different from some of his predecessors. He's young as well, and his grandparents came from India and his parents came from East Africa. So it is something new and something different. But as I say, the United Kingdom itself has changed quite a lot. And what it's doing is changing, over time, the concept of Britishness changes. It doesn't stay still for any country, I don't think. And that concept, compared to when my grandfather, for example, who served in the Indian Army in 16 Punjabis, it's a different country today. So we can look forward to the future with that strength which our diversity gives us.
What does the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak then mean for India-UK ties, and in particular for a free trade agreement that the two countries have been trying so hard to put together?
Well, I would emphasise the continuity of the British policy towards India, particularly since we left the European Union. Successive Prime Ministers have fixed and then pursued a course of a much, much closer relationship between the UK and India, much closer partnership. I think that's been reciprocated from the Indian side as well. And there are good reasons for that. The opportunities which, having left the European Union, that gives us in terms of our migration policy and our trade policy. The fact we are in an era now of clear geopolitical competition, I think COVID accelerated that trend as well. So whether it's on trade, as you mentioned, whether that's on defence, whether that's on climate change, whether that's on the living bridge, which Prime Minister Modi referred to in the tweet about our new Prime Minister yesterday, those are all policies actually which have been of continuity over the last couple of Prime Ministers, and I would expect the same from this Prime Minister as well.
All right, High Commissioner Ellis, thanks very much for joining us on Rishi Sunak as Prime Minister.